at all. What's interesting that I find is that if we liken the game of money to sports and a ball, it's an inanimate object. Women, depending on proximal and distal influences and her own ability, will bring to the table these three voices, and whatever one's loudest kind of prevails. So what I have learned is that women have not been at the game as long as guys, and so it's just a matter of time and women learning how to use financial instruments. That's all it is. How do you use the volleyball, right? It's a bump, set, spike, and it becomes mechanical in the point now where we're not fearing the game, it's just mechanical. So right?
Yeah, and I want to add something because I think we talked about this. When I was going through a lot of changes, I'm financially savvy. Like I can read, I can do investments, and I think I can do it all, right? And I didn't think I needed help. And so I had a dear friend pull me aside and say to me, "What are you doing? Do you realize how much money you're leaving on the table because you think in your spare time you can do your investments, you can figure out your 401k. Yes. I did, in full disclosure. Yes. And don't do that, by the way. It's not smart. So anyway, all that to say, I had someone pull me aside and say, "Ginny," and then I worked with a gentleman at Thrive Wealth, and he sat me down for 3 months. We pulled everything together, and I will tell you, it was the best decision of my financial career, like my financial, in my financial position. It just changed. And when I meet with women, I don't care if you have $100,000, $50,000, you need to be working with someone. The other thing that women do is we don't ask for help. So now when I'm meeting with people, especially in your new organizations, I'm like, I need your help. I need help. And I'm okay with asking for help now. Whereas I thought before I had to be all positions on the field and be best at all of them as well.
That is what I have found in my career working with men. I've said this to my very good friend Brian. I've known him 15 years now, and we met in Princeton. And, you know, guys ask for help when they don't know something. I've helped a lot of men get and stay wealthy in my career. And I want to do that for women. And it's just a matter of them understanding that they don't have to know everything about Pfizer before they buy Pfizer. Right. They don't need to know everything about Home Depot to buy a Home Depot. What is an ETF? What are these things? So you hire somebody to help you with those things so that you can keep doing what you do, whatever your magic potion is that's making your W-2 income or your partner income or whatever it is. You know, get the help that you need and ask for it.
I agree. Well, the ask is another thing around women don't negotiate. We don't. And one of the techniques that I've been teaching and I use for myself now is think about it as you're not negotiating for yourself, you're negotiating on behalf of your family or whatever it looks like. So this way you take the personal piece out, and that's only the technique I use. I'm not saying it will work for everyone. But people are like, oh, okay, so but we don't ask. You know, we're afraid. And what's the worst case scenario? They say no? Like they say no. Okay, thanks. I'm going. I don't like the word no, by the way. I do not like the word no.